Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Mehdi English School. Myself Nilofer Miss and my subject is mathematics. So let's start today's online lecture. This lecture is for the class 2. So I hope that all the students are ready to attend the today's online lecture. Now, as you know this thing that we always begin our lecture with the quote, right? So today's quote is, you can see on the screen, that is the today's quote. Education cannot wait. This is the today's quote. So what this quote says, education cannot wait. So nowadays, you know the situation that you are not coming to school. All this work, study is online, totally online. You cannot come to school. But education cannot wait. That lockdown will be over and you will come to school and then you can continue your study. Whatever the situation is, your study must be a continue. So education cannot wait for anyone. You have to continue it. So this is the very deep quote. You have to follow it, students. Now, before we start the textbook of the standard 2nd, let's solve the bridge course of the standard 1st, right? That you already had done. But if any students having doubt regarding the bridge course, so it will be a solve. So today we are going to solve the bridge course. So in the previous lecture we had complete the worksheet of the subtraction. What we had done in the previous lecture, do you remember? We had complete the worksheet of the subtraction. So today we are going to solve the question number. Which question number do you remember? Question number 2. Subtract the following sum. So let's solve the question number 2 first and then we are moving to the next topic. So let's go for the question number 2 first. See, on the screen you can see, subtract the following. This is your bridge course paper is there. So we are going to solve that question number 2, subtract the following. Here you can read the heading, that question number 2, subtract the following. Now there are total 8 sums are given. How many sums are given? Total there are 8 sums are given. So let's solve this sum first. So let's take the question number 1, the sum number 1, which is 65 minus 3030. What the question is? 65 minus 3030. So before you start subtracting the numbers, always remember one thing, that always subtract numbers from the right side or the ones column. That is the basic rule for addition and subtraction. Always start adding or cutting the numbers from the right side or from the ones column. So here the ones column is 5 and 0. So check this, always the bigger number must be at the place of first, upper side, right? So 5 is the big digit here, you can see. So we can subtract easily any digit lower than 5 from the 5. So here the 0 is, we have to cut a 0 from the 5. Now as you know this thing, 0 means nothing. 0 means what? 0 means nothing. It means we are not cutting any digit from the 5. So we can put 5 as it is under the ones column. You can check here. Whenever you subtract any digit from 0, you will get the answer, the number itself. I repeat this sentence, that whenever you subtract any number from 0, you will get the number itself. Again I repeating, so you will be easily understood. Whenever you subtract any number from 0, you will get the answer as a number itself. You will get the same answer. See, we are subtracting 0 from the 5. So we get the answer number itself. It means we are getting the answer as a 5 only. So we can write down 5 under the ones column. Now let's move to the tens column, which is 6 minus 3. So you having 6 numbers and you have to cut 3 numbers from it. So you can take a 6 fingers first and bend down or remove 3 fingers. So how many are left? 3 from the 6. So there are 3 fingers are left. So here you can see what the answer we are getting is. So the answer we are getting is 35. Now the next sum, 67 minus 53. What the sum is? 67 minus 53. So in this sum, we follow the same rule, that always start subtracting number with the right side and from the ones column. So here is 7 and 3. 7, we have to subtract 3. We have to cut 3 from the 7. So take 7 fingers and just remove 3 fingers from it. So how much fingers are left? Yes, there are 4 fingers are left. Now 6 minus 5 at the tens column. 6 minus 5. To take 6 fingers first and just remove 5 fingers from it. Take 6 fingers and just remove 5 fingers from it. How many fingers are left? Only 1 finger is left. So what answer we are getting is? The answer we are getting is 14. 1, 4, 14. Let's go for the next sum, which is 98 minus 96. You can check this, 98 minus 96. So let's subtracting number with the right side or with the ones column. Here is 8 minus 6. What the sum is? 8 minus 6. So take 8 fingers and just remove 6 fingers from it. Very slowly we are going. Just take 8 fingers, remove 6 fingers from it. How many are left? How many fingers are left? Yes, there are 2 fingers left. So we have to write down 2 under the ones column. Now let's go for the tens column, which is 9 minus 9. So one more rule I want to tell you, that whenever you subtract same numbers, so see here the numbers are same, both are 9. Whenever you subtract the same numbers, you will get the answer 0. I repeat this sentence again, I repeat this rule again, that whenever you subtract the same number, you will get the answer 0. So here 2 numbers are same, which is 9. So we have to cut 9 from 9. So I just have 0. I have nothing. All the things I subtract. So I have nothing. Nothing means 0. So I have to put 0 under the tens column. So this sum is complete. The sum number 3. Let's go for the sum number 4, which is 53 minus 51. What the next sum is? 53 minus 51. So in this sum also we are start subtracting with the right side or the ones column. So here is 3 minus 1. It means we have to remove 1 from 3. So take a 3 fingers first and just remove 1 from it. So how many fingers are left? Yes, there are only 2 fingers are left. Now again the same thing is happen. We are subtracting the same number. What we are doing? We are subtracting the same numbers. So 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. We are nothing. We have nothing any numbers, so we can put 0 under the tens column. So the answer is 2. Let's go for the next sum, which is the sum number 5. Here it is, which is 357 minus 126. The sum is 357 minus 126. So in this, the 3 digits number are there. So let's start subtracting the sum with the right side and also from the ones column. Always remember this rule. Now here is 7 minus 6. So let's cut 6 numbers from the 7. So always remember one thing, that whenever the number is in between 10, you can use your fingers to count the numbers. So here is 7 number. So just take a 7 fingers and remove 6 fingers. Just bend down the 6 fingers. So how much fingers are left? How many fingers are left? Just 1 finger are left. So you can write down 1 under the ones column. Now the tens column, we are going for the tens column, which is 5 minus 2. You can subtract 2 from the 5. So take a 5 fingers first and just remove 2 fingers from it. So how many are left? How many fingers left? There are 2 fingers left. So you have to write down 3 under the tens column. Now the hundreds column, 3 minus 1 at the hundreds column. So now take a 3 fingers first and just remove 1 finger from it. Take a 3 fingers and remove 1 finger from it. So you having 2 fingers left. And how we can read this answer? 231. This way we can read the answer. Now the next one. Next sum, let's take it. 428. Here is 428 minus 115. What the sum is? 428 minus 115. So let's cut the numbers with the ones column. Let's start cutting the number with the ones column. So here is at the ones column 8 minus 5. We have to cut 5 numbers from the 8. What we have to do? We have to cut 5 numbers from the 8. So take a 8 fingers first. What you have to do? Take a 8 fingers first and just remove 5 fingers from it. Take a 8 fingers and remove 5 fingers from it. So 8 minus 5, how many fingers are left? There are only 3 fingers are left. Just 3 fingers are left. we have to write down 3 under the ones column this way. Now at the tens column, 2 minus 1, it means we have to cut 1 from 2. So take a 2 finger and remove 1 from it. Take a 2 fingers and remove 1 from it. How many fingers are left? So there are only 1 finger is left. So we have to write down 1 under the tens column. Now the hundreds column, 4 minus 1. So take a 4 finger and just remove 1 finger from it. How many fingers are left? Just write down into your book. Yes, 3 fingers are left. Write down under the hundreds column. Now how we can read this answer? 313. How we can read it? 313. Now the next is 827. The next sum is 827 minus 221. Just write down into your book 827 minus 221. Let's start subtracting numbers with the right side or with the ones column. So here the ones column having 7 and 1. It means we have to cut 1 number from the 7. So take a 7 fingers first and just remove 1 finger from it. Take a 7 fingers first and remove 1 finger from it. So how many fingers are left? Yes, there are only 6 fingers left. So we have to write down this 6 under the ones column. Now let's go for the tens column, and at the tens column having digit is 2 and 2. So that rule, if you remember, that rule will apply here, that whenever you subtract same numbers, you will get the answer 0. Whenever you subtract the same numbers, you will get the answer 0. It means here the numbers are same, which is 2. We have to subtract 2 from 2. So we get the answer 0 only. We have to write down 0 under the tens column. Now here the hundreds column is 8 and 2. We have to cut 2 number from the 8. So take a 8 fingers first and remove 2 fingers from it. So how many fingers are left? So if you cut 2 number from the 8, if you remove 2 fingers from the 8, 6 fingers or 6 numbers are left. So our answer is 606. Whatever answer is 606. Now the next sum is 357. We have to cut 244 from it. 357. The next sum is 357 minus 244. This is our next sum. Now let's start subtracting number with the right side or with the ones column. Here is 7 minus 4. So take a 7 fingers first and just remove 4 fingers from it. Take a 7 fingers first and remove 4 fingers from it. So how many fingers are left? So there are only 3 fingers are left. So we have to write down 3 under the ones column. So the ones column is complete. Let's go for the tens column. Here is 5 minus 4. So take a 5 number first and remove 4 fingers from it. Take a 5 fingers and just remove 4 fingers from it. So 5 minus 4. So how many fingers are left? Only one finger are left. So you have to write down 1 under the tens column. Now the hundreds column. Here is 3 minus 2. So take a 3 fingers first and just remove 2 fingers from it. So how many fingers are left? So there are only 1 finger are left. There are only 1 finger are left. So this way you have to solve the subtraction sum. This is the bridge course subtraction sum. In the previous lecture we had done that subtraction worksheet. You have to write down that worksheet 2 times in a rough book, and this bridge course question number 2 of the standard 1 you have to write down in the rough book. This bridge course questions you also have to write down in the rough book. So I hope you understood this sum and having no doubt regarding these questions. And if you having doubt, you can ask me in the Google Meet. Right now, don't write anything in the fair book. Whenever I told you, you have to write it down. Now, question number 3. Let's solve the question number 3 of the bridge course. I hope that question number 2 is clear to you all. So let's move to the question number 3, and here is the heading that tick the correct answer. So students, please, if you having book with you, so please give this heading tick the correct answer. This is the heading of the bridge course question number 3, that tick the correct answer. So let's go for the question number 3. Now this is the question number 3, tick the correct answer. This is your bridge course question number 3. Now let's read the question number 1. Let's read it. The number just before 14. Just focus on the lines. Just do focus that the number just before 14. Before numbers you have to assume here. The number just before 14 is 15. Is this correct answer or not? If this is correct, we have to put right sign at the yes place. Otherwise, we have to put at the no place. So, what the right answer is? Before 14, which numbers will come? Before 14, it will be a 15 or not? No, this is the wrong answer. So, we have to put right sign at the no, because this is the wrong answer. The number just before 14 is 15. That is wrong answer. That is not the correct thing. So you want the right answer. If you not right, still the correct answer, I'll give you the right answer. That correct answer is 13. The number just before 14 is 13. Just before 14, it will be a number 13. You have to write down here the number 13. So this is the question number 1. We complete it. You have to put a sign at the no place, because this is the wrong sentence, and right sentence, the correct answer is 30. Now the question number 2 is the number between 6 and 8. Here you have to use the between number. So the number between 6 and 8 is 7. So is this correct or not? Between 6 and 8 it will be a 7 number or not? Is this true? Yes, after 6 it will be a 7 number, and before 8 it will be a also 7 number. So between 6 and 8 it will be a 7. So yes, this is the correct answer. So we have to put right sign at the yes place. That yes, this answer is the correct one. Now the question number 3. 18 number has 110 in 8 ones. So this is the 18 number. So we have to write down the correct place. So from the 18, the 8 number is at the ones place. So yes, this is correct. It is 8 ones and one number has the 110. So that is also the correct one. So the 18 has 110 and 8 ones. So it will be a 18. So this number is the correct one. It has the right place value is written and the sentence. 18 has 110 and 8 ones. Yes, this is the correct sentence. There is nothing wrong is given in this sentence. So we have to put right sign at the yes place that this sentence is right. That is nothing wrong is given in this sentence. So let's go for the next question number 4. The number 0, 5, 7 and 9 are arranged in ascending order. This is the sentence. So what do you think, students? These numbers 0, 5, 7 and 9. Is these numbers are arranged in ascending order or not? So ascending number, it means small to big. What it means? The ascending number means. So the ascending number, it means you have to arrange the numbers in the small to big format. You have to go from the number smallest to the biggest. So if you check this, the numbers are starting with the small number which is 0, 5 and suddenly these numbers are going to smallest to the biggest 0, 5, 7 and 9. So this is the correct sentence. These numbers which is 0, 5, 7 and 9. These numbers are properly arranged in the ascending order. So this given sentence is the correct sentence. There are nothing wrong is given in the sentence. So we have to put the right sign because this sentence is the correct one. Now you have to write down this question number 13. In the rough book also, both the questions you have to write down today because we solve both the questions, question 2 and question 3 today. So you have to write down both the questions in the rough book 2 times. How many times you have to write it down? You have to write down the sums 2 times. We will solve these questions in the Google Meet session. Also, we will solve these questions 2 and 3 also in the Google Meet. So, if you having any doubt regarding these questions, you can ask me in the Google Meet when we meet live. Okay. So, if you having any doubt, you can ask me. So, this is the today's lecture. Whatever the thing we had done today, please revise it, learn it. So if you revise more and more, your exercise will improve and your mathematics will also improve. So please do revision more and more of every subject. It will give you a best result. So today we stop our lecture here. We will meet in the Google Meet tomorrow. So please join the link whenever it will be sent into the group. So this is the today's work. Please do revision and send the homework of your follower teachers. Now Thank you so much students for watching this video. So have a nice day.